Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sadaf, and in today's video I will be speaking about how to have a positive mindset at all times. Having a positive outlook towards life even in the most difficult of your situations. Whether you are in a difficult situation right now or not, this video is going to help you learn the method, the process that you can use whenever you are confronted with a difficult time. Also, I will give you 3 bonus tips at the end that will help you have more positive attitude towards life. If you are new to this channel, I make videos on productivity, confidence and mental strength for women, and I post videos every Monday and Thursdays. Subscribe to my channel and let's get started with the video. So the first thing I want to attract your attention towards is that no matter what, allow yourself to feel all the emotions that are known as being negative, like sadness, disappointment or depression or whatever it is. Allow yourself to feel sad, to feel disappointed, to feel betrayed, to feel anger, to feel frustrated. And just allow yourself all of this, because these are also emotions like all the other positive ones. And I feel that there is such an emphasis on everything positive that you feel like you are doing something criminal if you are allowing yourself to be angry or if you are allowing yourself to be sad at times. So if you want to have a more holistic approach towards life, it's important to allow yourself to feel all those emotions, because they are healthy emotions after all, like all the other emotions. So allowing yourself to feel all the emotions is important, but what is key is not to linger in those emotions. It's not to stay for too long in those emotions that are going to make you further feel bad about yourself if you do that for too long. But if you are feeling angry, it's completely healthy and normal to express your anger. It's very healthy to express your sadness and express all the other emotions that you are feeling. The only thing that I want you to keep in mind, even in those times when you are feeling all those emotions, is to take some time out to feel some level of positivity anyway, to do the exercise that I'm going to give you in this video, and also to have little moments for yourself when you give yourself time to feel positive through the tips that I will be giving you later in the video. It's not to suppress the emotions, but feel the emotions and at the same time have some space for positive emotions as well. I would like to start off by talking about the benefits of having a positive mindset versus the disadvantages of being in a more negative approach towards life. So when you are in a positive mindset, the good thing about it is that it makes you feel in charge of your life. It makes you feel like you can take the necessary actions, the actions that are needed in your situation to then change your situation or to confront that situation or to overcome a certain challenge. Whereas by being in a negative mindset, you are going to be the victim of your circumstances, not just today or tomorrow, but forever. Because the more you are going to allow yourself to stay in the negative mindset, in that negative space, the more it is going to take a toll on you. And the next benefit is that the more positive you are, the more you will attract positivity. Whereas the more negative you are, the more you will attract negativity. It can be in the form of opportunities, it can be in the form of possibilities, people, all those things like optimism versus pessimism. You are going to attract even more pessimism if you are negative in your life, and you are going to attract more stress and more frustration and whatever negativity is that you are feeling. Another thing that positive mindset is going to help you with is that you will be able to find help for yourself if that's needed, because it's always a good thing to ask for help. And even though you may be able to find help when you are in a negative approach towards life, that is not going to help you really, because by being in a positive mindset, you are going to learn from that help that you got and you are going to apply that into your life for the next time, and you are going to keep that lesson in your mind. Whereas coming from a negative mindset approach, you are going to just behave like a victim, and you are going to be simply in the receptive mode and doing nothing from your side to learn from that and to further work on yourself or improve your situation. Another thing that positive attitude helps you with is to cultivate patience. And patience is one of those beautiful skills or those beautiful traits that is just irreplaceable, that is going to be needed always, all the time. Even though you are in the bestest of situations, you will always need patience to live a healthy life, and nothing can make up for that. Whereas in a negative mindset, you are going to be more in a hassle, and you are going to want everything in that moment for yourself right now, and that toxic mentality is going to keep you into a very negative vibe, and it's not going to be helpful at all. So cultivating patience is extremely important. And the last benefit of positivity that I'm going to talk about, because there are so many more benefits that I'm not going to cover all in this video, but I'm sure you have understood it. Positivity is just, it's a good thing to keep a positive mindset, not talking about toxic positivity, but a positive and healthy mindset. And yes, so the last benefit of positivity is that it is going to attract all the right people into your life, the kind of people that you need in that moment, whether it is to help you, whether it is to encourage you, whether it is to be with you in those times. Having a positive mindset is going to help you get exactly that, whereas negativity is going to attract all the wrong and toxic, the kind of people who are going to take advantage of you. There is every reason over here to develop a positive mindset, and I'm going to tell you exactly how in the next exercise that is going to help you get out of negativity or a bad situation instantly by taking you into a more positive mindset. So now let's get started with the exercise that is going to help you find positivity even in the most difficult times. And the idea here is to do this exercise whenever you are confronted with a challenge or with a trigger or with a situation that makes you feel down, and you just take a pen and a paper and you do this self-coaching exercise that is going to look at things more clearly in a new light, and that is going to allow you to focus also on the positive aspects of the situation. So I will be doing this exercise with you personally because it's also going to be useful for myself. The number one step is to list all your achievements on one side of the paper, and on the other side of the paper you are going to write down all the strengths that you can extract from those achievements. As you can see, you are starting this exercise by focusing on the positives, and that is very important, to focus on the positives and on the good things even in bad times, so that you get an idea of, because the mind is very quick to jump to the negative things, but the mind forgets all the positive things that we have done in life, and that's very important to remind yourself in those times. Since I personally am struggling with a better management of my finances right now, I wrote down that I came out of a difficult financial situation by becoming financially independent, and the strength that it has given me, or the strength that it shows about myself, it is that I am a go-getter, and when I want, I simply do it. This is a very powerful thing to do, because you are going to see in the first part of the exercise, you are going to focus on your capability and not on all the weaknesses that you have. If you feel that there is nothing positive about your life, which is possible, especially when you are in such negative times, it's so difficult to look at the positive side of life, right? So if you feel that way, focus on every single thing, not just on big achievements, but even on the smaller ones. Whether it is how you handled a certain situation or a phase of your life, whether it is how you helped someone else, or simply the fact that you have a good intention towards changing your own life for good today. Because if you are watching this video, it means that you have this intention of moving towards a more positive mindset today, and that means that you are willing to make the change. So that by itself shows good intention, shows that you have this within yourself, that no matter what happened in the past, today you want to move on towards a more positive approach. So write that down as well. That should be counted and that should be valued. Once you have done this, on another paper, write down all the struggles that you have right now, that you are facing today, whether they are related to your finances, to your relationships, to your personal life, to your or something related to your career, it can be answers to questions like, when do I struggle most with having a positive mindset? When do I feel triggered? What makes me feel negative about life or about myself? What makes me feel low about myself? Once you have done this, you are going to match your struggles with your strengths. And this is the most beautiful part of it, because all of the strengths or the character traits that you have within yourself can be extremely helpful in also facing the challenges that you have today in life. And that is the most beautiful part of it, that no matter whatever I am facing today, I have everything within myself to face even this situation, because I have overcome challenges in the past as well. So in this part, for myself, I wrote down management of my finances as a struggle, and I matched it with my strength, and I wrote, I'll make the best of my go-getter attitude and focus on managing my money in a more confident way. So this is instantly going to not only make you focus on the positives, but at the same time it is going to give you the solutions. For me, the only fact of bringing to my mind that I do have the capability, it's simply that I need to put that into practice today and maybe create a plan, maybe ask for some help. But I know that I have that within myself and I'm totally in control, because the positivity is all about being in control of your situation, being in charge of your situation. So don't get me wrong, it's not about having a control over every single aspect of your life, because that is not going to be possible, but being in control of you and how you are going to respond to the situation and how you are going to face that situation is going to be very helpful in you feeling more positive. Now I will give you the 3 bonus tips that are going to help you feel much more positive in your mindset, in your attitude, and overall in life. Number 1 tip is to work on your mindset in a way that you are constantly and continuously transforming your negative thoughts into positive ones. When I say a positive thought, it is all about something that makes you feel in control of your life. When you will be starting out, this will feel very energy consuming as an exercise, because the mind is always resting and prefers to save energy, and this is an exercise that takes energy away from the mind. So because you are constantly focusing on transforming negatives into positives, and you are constantly observing your thoughts as well. But don't allow yourself to be discouraged by that. This is simply going to be felt in the beginning when you are not used to using your mind in this way, but after that you will become more and more used to it, and then it will become a systematic process of constantly transforming the negatives into the positives. Number 2 is to have a good laugh. It's quite unusual to say something like this, but having a good laugh is going to allow you to get out of your current situation, get into something else, something different, whether it is a show, whether it is a YouTube video, or that is going to take your attention away from your current situation and take you into a completely different world that is a lot lighter, that is a lot happier, and that is going to make you laugh. And overall, how is that going to help you? It is going to give you better coping skills by elevating your mood and putting you in a very light and better vibe overall. So try this out, have a good laugh, and then see how better you are going to cope with your situation. And the 3rd tip is to be grateful for the good things. In bad times, it's very difficult to focus on the good, and that is the most important thing. It feels like there are those little efforts that you have to do constantly in life, and this is one of those efforts. It is to focus on the good things and keep being grateful for all those good things, whether that is a person that you like or other people that you like in your life that are comforting, that elevate you, that encourage you, or whether it is other situations or activities that make you feel fulfilled and happy, or whether it is your pet or something else. Always find things that you can be grateful for. It is difficult sometimes to focus on the positive things, but that's exactly what's going to help you feel more positive and more empowered about life as well, because there is not just the negative, there is always some light, and you just have to open your eyes to look at that light. Keep a gratitude journal, that is even better, and go back to that journal whenever you feel low, whenever you feel feel bad, whenever you feel sad, and whenever you are triggered or confronted with a challenging situation, maybe do that the first thing before even doing all the rest of the exercise, because the power of gratitude, or let's say the magic of gratitude, is quite impressive. That's it for this video. I hope this video will help you develop a more positive outlook towards life and feel more in charge of your life, because that's what we all want. So if you find this video helpful, like it and subscribe to my channel. I post videos on confidence, mental strength and productivity every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you in my next video. Hopefully, take care. Bye.